Hi there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really well. Let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into this. Let's pull from the Everyday Enchantment Tarot and see what's going on. What do you have to look forward to? Energies for Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. And if you're looking for a private reading, I can be reached in the description box below. And yeah. Whoa, what do I have? 4 Cups. You're getting bored or over with the situation. Kind of tired of it, bored, over it. Over it. So you find yourself kind of like withdrawing from people, not being able to be distracted or not wanting to be distracted by anything. Maybe you might need some water also, since that the water bottle's coming out. Need to, okay, that's what it is. The Magician energy's there and it needs to be used. So there's something about, well, one, you have to believe in your magic. You believe it's possible. That's why I always say, you know, don't set a limit for yourself. If you can, just leave yourself kind of open to infinite possibilities there. And that's not talking about like having a restraint and things like that. What I'm talking about is like for your for the good things that sometimes we want to put measures and labels and stuff. But the Magician is like, look, anything's possible. And the 4 Cups is like, yeah, what is it that you want to create? Because the magic is there. The magic is there. Got everything going on with that Magician card too. The sunflowers. The bird. There's a death and rebirth cycle. Shedding of the skin. The snake. Healing. Page of Coins in the reverse, 7 of Coins in the reverse, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is that energy that's like no nonsense. I'm using my intellect to make a decision, and sometimes we have to cut out certain people or investments, things that weren't paying back or weren't paying off, weren't worth your time. The Queen of Swords makes that decision and is pretty decisive, doesn't really waver. So whatever it is that you are losing your patience on, or an investment that was not paying off, or a repeated lesson over and over, it's already been learned. The Queen of Swords says it's time to like just cut energies out at this point. So Libra, possibly. Cancer energy. You have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy too. All right. So tell us more about what you're cutting out and what you're moving towards. So what does Capricorn need to release? What does Capricorn need to release? The King of Cups. Maybe in a reverse. Maybe it's releasing... So the King of Cups usually here is really loving to everyone. In the reverse, this person could be a little bit upset or mad, and it can be about somebody picking things that are not good for them, or people who are not good for them, unrequited love. It can be something like that. This can either represent a person. It would be someone who's not very loving, maybe making decisions that are selfish instead of for everyone else. And these wants or desires that get met, they bring like self-sabotage behavior. They bring repeated lessons and mistakes. Disappointment. So right now, people are trying to get along. Tell me more about what this is, or what needs to be, maybe what needs to be embraced. What does Capricorn need to embrace? The Hermit in reverse. Somebody that is from, feels like the outside, that can make like a non-biased moderator type of decision, or mediator. And I think that's represented by the Queen of Swords. Maybe embrace time alone when you get time alone, because it seems like it's be a little hard to get with this spread. This is an energy where the person's mood is kind of up, down. So it's about this person's mood, possibly, too. And anger, or anger issue. There's the Lovers, and then there's the Six of Coins. Ooh. Making better decisions is ultimately this outcome. Making better decisions, and these are soulmate energies, too. Something is going to be made right, or made fair and balanced again. This could have involved Taurus's energy or Gemini energy with this. Lovers. Piscean energy really strong here too. I feel like this is, if it's not a partnership transforming, then it's a certain person who is transforming. Trying to become master over their mood. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. Two of Cups on the bottom. You might just get it. This might be a relationship or something coming in for you with the Lovers. Somebody that's really meant to be like in your life at this time. With the Two of Cups, harmonious partnerships. Because it feels like you're losing patience with someone you keep investing in that keeps doing the same thing over and over. So tell me about the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. Waiting on this person to pick the right things, or waiting on yourself to have a different perspective on knowing what is good, what is not good for you. Tell me about the King of Cups. So you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is a past person with the King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords in the reverse. So somebody really needs to take a time out. I think they're putting a lot of work and effort into making money or bringing in something financially at this time. So because the financial gain is there, there's also the energy of really kind of like working yourself to death here. So you got to be careful with that. That can affect the mood. So it could be like a lack of sleep. And there's definitely focus on getting some kind of work done, or putting the effort for work to get done. So tell me more about the Hermit. The Two of Swords. The block, the stalemate, coming out of a financial difficulty too. Also the energy of really like not want, again, careful what you wish for, not wanting to be alone. And then like all these partnerships show up, or if these are different people. But this is making a really strong decision this way or that way. And I think it stops you from investing more in this until things are fair or even or more balanced. You can expect some kind of big financial gain here with the Nine of Pentacles, or a windfall of money or inheritance. or a win, like it can be a win to a court case settlement or something. There could be something that's still deliberating there. You could be waiting on some news, something being revealed. I don't know, maybe waiting on good news, or waiting on some kind of revealing, very important news. Maybe involving what you're building with the King of Wands. Piscean energy, Leo energy. Lovers in reverse. What is being revealed? The past poor decisions, either poor decision making or, you know, just not having the best of decisions making power. This is decision making for sure. And the Lovers too, an important decision. Tell us about the decision. Oh wow, the decision is going to be to trust the unseen, the Fool, a new journey, a new start. What about this stuff? Falls under the category of your fears, your past lessons, your addictions, vices, toxic things, that did result in some kind of impaired judgment. But I see the King of Wands is sitting upright. There is something inspiring about either this person or this situation that's turning around. This, I feel, was definitely associated with something toxic. And as long as, like, the devil energy is, you know, there's more planning, and less, you know, taking something very seriously, what is being revealed that you no longer have patience for. And then letting go of the past, or the past things that didn't work out. This group right here, letting go of that group. And that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Let's pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Like I say, if you want something more private, reach out to me. I have Facebook platform, spiritual posts and activities, chakra healer, clearing and balancing, telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception. But I didn't. Energy healer, Reiki, chakra healer, crystal healer, healing touch, etc. Astrology, ancestral knowledge, and youth director, spiritual support, educate, lead by example, and volunteer. Maternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance by the mother's line. And since you have so many choices, decisions, and relationship things or issues with this reading, Capricorn, we're going to pull from that affirmator, love and affirmators. Affirmators. Okay, so yeah, love and relationships for Capricorn. What do we have? I have ownership. I take ownership for how I make others feel. I do my part to repair any bridges I might have burned or perhaps lightly singed. If bridge mending feels impossible, then I can start small. Instead of becoming a bridge architect, maybe I'll just skip the bridge and walk the long way around. Taking ownership is great for burning calories. Taking ownership is great for burning calories. Another one about tact and about how you come across. I speak and act with care, remembering impulsive words or a harsh tone can sometimes hurt others. It feels as if I'm walking on eggshells, or if it feels like that, then I'll remind myself those eggshells might be a shop full of china and I might be a bull. And then I'll remind myself to stop mixing metaphors. That's cute. Maturity. I make peace with the tough relationships of the past. I probably would have skipped the pain they came with, but I'm grateful for the lessons that they brought me. Because of those tough relationships, I can look back at the mosaic of my life and I see the value in even the most broken pieces. That's sweet. So sending you light and love. Bye, Capricorn.